Welcome to today's broadcast. No matter what kind of day you are having, please remember that God is big and God is good. He is bigger and better than you think. Satan, sin, and sickness. Where you find one, you will always find the others. We see in 1 John 3, 7 through 8, where the devil is associated with sin. Little children, let no one deceive you. He who practices righteousness is righteous, just as he is righteous. He who sins is of the devil, for the devil has sinned from the beginning. For this purpose the Son of God was manifested, that he might destroy the works of the devil. And we see in Luke 4, 40 through 41, where the devil is associated with sickness. Now when the sun was setting, all those who were sick with various diseases brought them to him, and he laid his hands on every one of them and healed them. And demons also came out of many, crying, "You are the Son of God." But he rebuked them and would not allow them to speak, because they knew that he was the Christ. This may be a bit of a stretch, a reach for you to consider, but it is a critically important connection to make. The natural world does not stand alone, but both affects and is affected by the spiritual world. Sickness has its origin in the fall of man, and who does sickness better serve than its biggest cheerleader? The devil. If I am sick or diseased, it is extremely difficult for me to be focused on anything other than myself, messing up my ability to focus on God and His plans for my life. But here in the United States, we are consumed with the natural world. Even most Christians keep their spiritual lives at a distance from what is natural, from what can be experienced with our five senses. We have a separate box for all things spiritual. This perspective, however, creates a life that is fragmented and dysfunctional. We live as if our physical health and well-being has its own existence, totally unrelated to the spiritual health and well-being. In other words, if my physical body is a wreck, I will consider my body's lack of well-being to have nothing to do with my spiritual well-being, and vice versa. Or stated differently, I will live my physical life on this earth completely independent of my spiritual life, each with its own rules, completely separate from each other. This kind of thinking, however, prohibits me from ever making the connection between the natural realm and the spiritual realm. As a consequence, I will never consider the possibility of controlling an issue in the natural by spiritual means, nor will I ever consider the possibility of controlling the spiritual with the natural. For more, please visit givethatmountain.org and have a wonderful day.